Okay, with 10-8. And the number is 180 and the letter is G. My name is Mig, and we are playing Factorio with my brother Robert. Say hello, Robert.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, so all this stuff's going on. We're kind of still okay on iron ore. We've got iron ore coming in from way the heck over there, but pretty soon we're going to need iron ore from, better places. So I think it's a good time to start thinking about trains. And the first thing to think about for trains is to actually get up something to build train tracks. So I'm going to go out over to the bus and just get something to start cooking up train tracks for us.
I'm gonna clean up this copper patch. Some of the mining machines are run dry.
Okay. And it looks like we're running a little bit short on copper. What do we got here? Do I have any? So I'm requesting productivity module 3s and speed module 3s. We kind of want to start getting those in there. Well, our tech is still power armor 2. Once we get power armor 2, I think that's a 10 by 10 grid and much more stuff can be held. So the game just got a major upgrade. We've got like artillery turrets. That sounds interesting. We got this buffer chest here that I have no idea what it does. So if you want to tell me what it does, feel free to go ahead and send a comment on my video. Please give me engagement to help solve my ignorance. Anyway, green is not going as well as we could. Green is starving out before it gets to the last block up here. We can definitely get some more green circuits going, although let me do this, and that'll hopefully put a few more out there. Although, to be honest, that's sad. That's fine, whatever. It does what it does. And this is generally full all the time. So, okay, here comes the green. This guy's not having any problem outputting, so that's fine. This guy gets his output wherever he wants. It gets a full line, then it gets a half line, and then it gets split into half again. Much more worrisome is the red line, right? But the red line is going. Can't complain about what the red line is doing at the moment. Plenty of red circuits in the system. Plenty of red circuits being built. Not a lot in storage, but now there's blue circuits in storage. Not a lot in storage, but, we're making them. Looks like we're actually limited by green rather than red for our blue circuit production, which is fairly interesting. Hello, cat. Go away, cat. No. Go away. Go eat your food. Come on. Thank you. Hey. We're recording here. You got to get out of the way.
Go away, Sean. You bother me.
Yeah. Oh my God. Nobody wants to hear stupid accents on Facebook, or excuse me, YouTube. What is this again? What year is it? Hello. Happy,
In the distant future of 2018.
Yeah. So anyway, you were looking at getting more copper. We still got a big open copper space that's not been tapped yet, right?
It looks like the copper that's kind of near you there. There's a section of it that's running against the iron line.
Yeah.
That probably get tapped. I'm also gonna run over here to the oil thing in the southwest that I watched a YouTube video and noticed there was a pump that could be added to the mix.
Oh yeah, that works. Let's do that. I'm killing all of our iron production for the sake of trying to uncover just a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong direction. Hey, it gets dark at night, yo. Where's my mods that give me all of my superhuman vision things? They're mods. We don't get mods. We're playing vanilla. That's fine. This is all just a trick to, like, sucker my brother into liking the game well enough to actually want to play modded, so we'll see how that works.
Gotta launch the rocket first.
That will happen when it happens. Okay. Not exactly sure that was what I wanted to do, but that's what it does, and everything's fine here anyway. We can probably replace that, but I want to get a little more copper going. I was going to do things, right? Didn't I say I was going to do things?
Trains.
Yeah, well, we'll get trains going in a minute. How do I want to do this? Do I want to freak it out? Maybe. We can do that, and then we can take... Yeah, okay, we'll do this. You go there. Right. You go there. You go here. You go away. You go there. But then you go here. Right? That's copper. We like copper. Copper is a useful endeavor. And invariably, because it is Factorio, it is Spaghettio. Alright, so that doesn't work. We want to do this, we want to do that, we want to do that. Okay, groovy doobie. A little more copper going. How is electricity? Close to topping out. We'll have to see how that goes. Oh, hello, cat who doesn't obey and climbs over the things that I put to block her. Alright. Alright, just don't step on the keyboard like usual, right? Alright. Oh, bollocks. Oh, all sorts of new graphics and stuff, though. Do you see that? It's kind of cool. How about you here? And then... you here? Nope. You here. And then you here. Oh, I can place things on myself now, too. How amazing is that? Alright, so that should be a little bit more copper going.
And one more pump jack pumping.
12 pump jacks pumping.
Said one more pump jack pumping.
Yes, but I was making Christmas Carol jokes, so that's my problem. That's fine. And your partridge in a pear tree, yeah. Alright, so we've got tons of ore, except for the part where we don't have tons of ore. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll make a command decision here. And just punch the ore into here. And do we need to do any kind of balancing here? I guess not. I guess everything is going the way God intended. Alright, so I'm going to go over here. Looks like we've got mad steel for days, which is important if we're going to start getting into trains. Some of this stuff is a little low. This goes here, that goes there. Everything's groovy for that. A little bit of combat. Should probably go pay attention to what's going on. How many bots do we have?
Looks like some of
We have a lot of robots. maybe we'll stop making robots for a while.
Are backing up the iron ore. I'm gonna rotate them because there's other belts that they're could be feeding onto.
Okay, groovy. Oh, you were working on making requester chests at some point when we quit last time, it looks like, Robert. Oh, wow. New solar panel graphics are actually nice looking. Good to know, good to know. Okay, so I was going to do something vaguely resembling trains. Right. Yes, we did put stone on the belt because of the one thing that needs stone, which is the train stuff.
Don't the furnaces need them too?
Yeah, but we're not gonna make. Yeah. You're right. The electric furnaces need them too.
Looks like there is a nice big copper patch down here by the solar town.
Yep. Maybe we can actually think about. Oh, I'm starting to run out of inventory space. Maybe we can start thinking about running something with them. I don't want to do that. I want to come down here. like getting a train that goes along the bottom of the base and comes back along the other side, so we don't have to run that enormous belt of
Iron ore.
iron ore. Although it seems like you're using it as a road, yeah.
Running
That's what...
next to it.
Oh,
Just
if you run on it, you'll run way faster.
Oh, I know.
Don't run next to it. That's no fun. Don't purposefully limit yourself. What do I want to do? I want to get... Right. I need sticks, right? That's the stupid thing about these things? Yes. Okay, I'll make a few in my pocket. Right, what are sticks?
Wood?
No, iron sticks. Okay, just iron plate.
Oh, iron poles.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, I know I'm really good at, like, calling things the things they're not supposed to be called because I find it amusing, and even if people might find it infuriating. But it actually says, in this case, it does say sticks. Because, you know, sticks. Do I have? I do. Do I want to do you? Do like this? Just do... Yeah. Oh, by the way, now that you have a personal roboport, I'm not sure if this was obvious, but you can build things far away from you now by shift placing an item. If you shift place an item, it places it like a blueprint, and then your personal roboport will place it, or, you know, something from the construction network will place it. Here come the cavalry. Now, so one of the goals for getting the laser turrets up is that if we want to build far-flung things that mine for us and then send the things that they mine back on trains, right, it's not as easy to bring bullets out there. So being able to use laser turrets instead of bullets is good. Being able to use energy rather than steel, right? In general, that's a true concept for the whole thing. In general, we'll probably want to start replacing... our bullet turrets with laser turrets, but we don't really have to do that yet, and we've got all of our tech in bullet upgrades, so it kind of is okay to keep rolling with those things now. I see where you were working on these chests. Go ahead and keep working on those chests. I think that's a great idea. Let's go ahead and toss that, toss this. Just do some inventory management here, because... seems legit. Alright, so anyway, I will start doing my work over here. Oh, and I'm requesting yellow assemblers now. So I don't know if you want to do that, but they go faster. They use more energy. Sticks. Sticks and stones. And steel. And steel. Sticks and stones and steel. Rawr. Alright, so let's extend the steel line. Yeah, and that's essentially what you got to do again for this one. Let's extend the stone line. And then let's extend an iron line. I suppose we can just go up here. I will probably regret that at some point. You know what? I will probably regret that at some point. Let us not do that. Let us do it the proper way.
computer
Very
H2
nice.
produce 1K processing units per hour.
Well, correct. One of the things I'm having us do is scale up from the start because it's important to scale up. Which ought to be good. That should be your goal, is to overbuild, as long as you're not wasting your resources into things. But, the circuits are the things that everything else are built from, so kind of important to get those going that way. So what do I want to do? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Gosh darn it. I know better. I really do. I'm like building a two-way, but not building it up as a two-way. That's the cat. Whoa. Alright. Let's go ahead and let the coal out in that direction. That's fine. I don't know if we're ever going to need coal again, but that's the fun part about the bus. You just kind of make stuff and it goes. Oh, and that's wrong too, isn't it? God damn it. Because 3, 1. Wait. God damn it.
Getting the steel and the colt mixed together.
Shush. Shush. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Please move along. Ignore the man behind the curtain. I'm the one in true Oz. Yes. That is what I want to do. See? I don't... Oh, God. Shh. Nothing to see. I didn't say anything. Groovy. That is not what I want to do either. Okay.
Actually, this is making requester chests. I could probably set the thing up to set up other types of logistics chests as well. So which other types would you like?
What's that? Yeah, like you can make another one like right where you're standing and then have the other chips come in sideways. In general, it's the red and the blue ones, the requester and the passive provider, that we use everywhere. And the other ones are kind of so infrequent that you can pocket craft the other ones. Like every once in a while, I'm going to pocket craft like 20 yellow chests, which are the storage chests, and I'm going to just throw them down somewhere because I'm going to be like, oh, okay, we're out of storage, add some more storage. But it's not worth like bothering with a constructor or anything like that. Hello, door closing. Anyway, I now have rail in the network. So I will request rail, because I like rail. Rail is fun. And annoying and frustrating. And I don't know, there's an entire minigame in this game which is essentially just play with trains. Because it's like playing with real trains, right? You got little curved tracks, and you got little straight tracks, and there's combat. Let's go check the combat. Oh,
Yeah, I was looking on a wiki. Apparently, the signaling system
that's not good.
Is copied from some other train game that is literally all they do is trains.
Yeah. Well, I think it's open source. I don't know that it's copied, but yeah. Correct. They took somebody
Modeled
else's
after.
They took somebody else's train AI. Let us fix this. Yeah. Groovy. Put you here, put you here, put you here. Put you there. It's rhythmic. Oh, one of the things that I suggest doing is trade out the first inserter coming from the chest into a block of turrets to be what's called a stack inserter. It just will allow you to get more out that way because he has to pass ammo in both directions, in two directions, right? So it basically goes twice as fast as the blue. I mean, it depends on what your tech does, but, you know, it's essentially faster than the blue. God damn it, did I still have? Alright, that's it. And I was going to do that down here. And I don't think we're making stack inserters right now. We're just pocket crafting them.
Okay, so then I won't completely replace my blueprint.
Yeah, I just have a bunch in my pocket, and I'm just replacing it in when I drop the blueprint. I don't think it's worth replacing the blueprint. Essentially, we're gonna get to where we're doing lasers. In fact, let me go ahead and... Do we have lasers yet? Do we even have lasers? Did I research that? Probably not, right? Nope. So, let's go check on science. See what's taking up our power armor, and then after we get our power armor up, everything will be fine. We'll do laser turrets. So now one of the things that you can do in Factorio is you can actually go download a whole bunch of pre-made blueprints to build whatever stuff it is you might want to build. That's not fun. It's fun to have to struggle with it yourself, right? Okay, blue circuits is what we're waiting for our science, so I can help that along because I've got 100 blue circuits. And it looks like our plastic is the bottleneck on the reds, but just by barely. So I think having that extra pump jack pumping oil, did you get that extra pump jack down?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So I think that probably helped our red circuit production because we almost have all of our red circuit machines going. But we did add a bunch of extra red circuit machines last time, so we've got mad red circuit production. We probably need to get better green circuit production next. But how are we on modules? Well, I have one productivity module 3. I forget what I can put these things in. Let me see what I can do about this.
See if you can put it in the thing that makes productivity modules.
I forget. Can you go in here? Yeah, okay, you can go in there. So we want to put all of our green guys to have productivity modules, which will actually slow them down a little bit. But things will be going faster too. One of the things that I didn't do here is make space for beacons, so we might rethink a little bit of this stuff so we can get a little bit of beaconing down in here. Beacons are module transmission, essentially. A beacon, you put modules inside of a beacon. Beacon covers a certain area like the electricity does, and the beacon applies that module to everything in its space. It's pretty awesome when we get there. We're still a little early for that, but I think my pocket's been blipping at me for a while now, so we're going to stop here. We're going to be doing slightly shorter episodes tonight anyway. I want to get to dinner eventually. But, groovy, my name is Mig. I've been joined by my brother Robert. We would like to thank you very much for watching to the end of this episode. If you did please click the like and subscribe buttons because they help out a great deal. That's a really long patter, isn't it? Oh my god. Anyway, for now, we are 10-7. Over and out.